Hi, this is Jaya. In this video, we shall see Leaving the Valley, chapter 15 from the book I Am Malala, written by Malala Yousafzai. It is in the year 2009, in the month of May, that Ziauddin he takes a decision that his family has to move out of Mingora because that place was becoming very dangerous for them to live there. And Malala is really heartbroken because she loves her home in that place. And as decided on May 5th, Malala, her siblings, her parents, her grandmother, her cousin, his wife, and their child, they all leave Mingora together. Before leaving, they do their prayers and they ask God for protection and guidance. And they all leave from Mingora in cars. And actually, these cars are provided by their neighbor Safina's parents and some of Ziauddin's friends. And as they are traveling, they find that the streets are all crowded, and they also find that the Taliban soldiers they push between the cars and they search for women who are not wearing their burqas. And after traveling for long hours, they start reaching Mardin because that is the nearest major city. And in Mardin, they find that there are a lot of camps set up for the refugees. And Malala also notices that the Mardin families have given shelter to nearly 75% of the people who have come from Swed. And Ziauddin actually his plans are to take the family to Shingala because Shangala is the village where he grew up. But for that they have to travel to Abotabad, then to Besham, and then only to Shangla. So what happens is Malala and her family had to sleep in the car, sleep outside in the road, and sometimes they even get some cheap hotels where they sleep. On one day, a man even tries to attack Malala's mother, but Malala's mother defends herself and she scares the man off. And seeing this, Malala really starts respecting her mother more than before. And they nearly travel for a week, and finally they reach Shangala, and they meet their cousins, their grandparents and friends. And the family who are in Shangala, they're surprised that Ziauddin had brought his family there because they were expecting the Taliban to invade Shangala next. If that is going to happen means again these people have to uproot themselves from here and go to another place. And in the following weeks, Malala somehow settled down for her new life in Shangla, and here to go to school she has to get up very early and start walking to school. And one thing what she finds in the school is that the people distrust her, and the only reason for that is she is a woman. This did not happen in the old school in Mingora, and Malala was really taken aback because of this. But Malala continues to give her interviews with the radio stations because her father is an influential man. She was expressing her viewpoints, and in a short time, Moniba also reunites with Malala, and Malala is very happy because Moniba also left Mingora on May 5th, but she reaches that place after that. And soon Malala's 12th birthday reaches, but nobody remembers that. Even Ziauddin does not remember Malala's birthday, and Malala is really hurt. But at the same time, she understands that everyone is extremely busy and trying to think what they have to do next. And at that time, Malala remembers how happy she was on her 11th birthday. A birthday which happened only 1 year ago, but now it seems as though it was something which happened long, long ago. And she thinks how happy she was at that time. And actually, when we read this book, and particularly this 15th chapter, we understand that Malala is not even a teenager because only now she is 12 years old, but she seems extremely calm, and she overcomes the situation in a very matured way. This is what is said in chapter 15. If you want to add on anything to what I've said, please write it in the comment box. Like the video, share it with your friends, and if you have not subscribed my channel, please subscribe. Thank you.